I think in the UK, and I was just in Europe 2 weeks ago, they're at the center of both the energy crisis and inflation. And so when you think about what the UK governments have to do, and their monetary, so they need monetary policy and they need fiscal policy, and right now they're at odds with each other. And so that's why you saw late last week the significant decline in the currency when you saw the big fiscal package. So it's a very uncertain time. I think what we're looking for, not so much about the QT short-term shoring up the market, but what will the Bank of England do to curb inflation? Those are the signals we're looking to watch.
And the expectation there is that they'll go very aggressive on rates. I mean, I was hearing market talk about 200 basis points perhaps in the works to actually really shore up the currency. My worry is about contagion fears. I mean, how are you protecting your assets in the region and otherwise from contagion fears?
So if you think globally, I think we believe the U.S. The U.S. Fed is on the right policy. That the policy is sound. It might take another few quarters to get inflation under control. But when you think about contagion, it's really about each country and what both their monetary agencies will do as well as their fiscal. You know, the UK is in its own unique spot right now. I think in the U.S. we do believe that they're following sound policy, and that might result in a weaker economy. But we do think, if you think what's most important for asset markets is inflation stability. Right. And so that's what we're looking for when we think about the future.
But even on that front, the signals are mixed. When I look at consumer sentiment in the U.S., that's holding up, right? Consumerism is still strong. You're looking at the housing data. It's not come off the cliff, right? And money supply has been slowing down. So, you know, there are a lot of, I mean, we had Professor Siegel, and his comments went viral saying maybe the Fed is doing a whole lot. I mean, is going the other way in being perhaps too aggressive with rate tightening. Do you have that view?
I think we think the Fed is on the right track, and that we're beginning to see signs, and you know, it's just been very recent. The signs, I think we're looking for the fourth quarter and first quarter to see the signs of inflation coming down.